Good morning, you guys. Today is 7 DPO, and if you watched my previous video, then you would know that I took Mira this cycle to track ovulation. So today I'm also taking another Mira Max Wand so we can see if my progesterone is elevated or not. And then I am going to be taking an easy at home ovulation test just to see if there's anything there. And then I have an easy at home pregnancy test, a first response pregnancy test, and then I still have a few more of these Target advanced early tests. So we're just going to take these just to finish them off, but I don't think I'll buy them again. I did not like them last cycle, so once I use the rest of what I have, I'm not buying anymore. I'm going to start with dipping the ovulation test first because they take the longest, and then we will dip the pregnancy test. Okay, so Mira is going, but I always like to just leave it flat and not mess with it because I have tried like recording and doing that, and then sometimes I mess it up and I get like an error code. So I dip the stick, I just leave it in the Mira just flat like that. So that is the easy at home LH or ovulation test. Stick it back in here. So that is the pregnancy test. So this is the Target test right here. So that is going across. Okay, that's back in the wrapper. And then the first response. While those are loading, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update of like what has been going on this last week. Like symptom wise, I don't think I've had any symptoms at all. Life has been so crazy since the kids were sick, and then we just have a lot going on this summer, and I haven't really had the chance to like symptom spot or anything. I haven't even been doing my temps. Like I've kind of failed this whole last month, so I don't know, maybe if this isn't the cycle, maybe I'll temp again next month, but I definitely feel like things have just been crazy, and I haven't even had the chance to think about anything like pregnancy related at all. I almost even forgot that today was 7 DPO and then I needed to start testing, which is kind of a nice thing because I feel like if you're an early tester, you're constantly just thinking, I need to test, I need to test, I need to test. But for some reason this cycle, I've just been like so preoccupied with everything else going on with life that testing has really been like in the back of my head, like not in the forefront of my thought process. But this morning when I was getting ready to do this video with you guys, I was really thinking about just like going live on YouTube, like doing a live video and like legitimately taking these pregnancy tests live with you guys. But I know I test so early in the morning where I am that I don't know if many of you guys would even be awake to like chat with me or interact. Like the whole point of going live would be to like interact with you guys. But maybe that's something I will do in the future, especially if maybe I decide to take like an afternoon pregnancy test. Maybe that would be better to like go live, and then you guys can tell me like on the live video, do you see a line? Do you not see a line? And then we can like talk about what we are seeing, because every time I post a video, I'm like reading your guys' comments and seeing if you guys see what I see or not. Well, go to the comments and let me know, do you want me to try doing that sometime, or do you prefer the pre-recorded videos? Obviously these videos I'm able to make a lot shorter because I cut out like most of the like loading time for my tests to all load. If it's a live video, then the video would be a lot longer. And I know some people prefer the shorter videos, or like, you just want to skip to the testing part. So just leave me a comment and tell me if that's something you would like, or if you prefer the pre-recorded videos. But I'll be back in a few minutes when my tests are all done loading. Okay, you guys, so I dipped my Mira before I dipped the other test, and I gave them a little bit of time. So Mira is done. So we're gonna look at my Mira results really fast before we look at the pregnancy test. And the pregnancy tests still have about a minute before they hit 4 minutes. So they've been about 3 minutes. So let's look at Mira, see what my Mira results are, and then we will look at the pregnancy test. Okay, so it gives me all my results, but what I really care about is PdG, because that's what you want to see rise so you can confirm ovulation. I know a lot of people say like, you're just not actually confirming it. Like, there's a lot of mixed opinions about this, but my PdG is an 8, and from my understanding is anything above a 5 is really considered a peak, so that it's basically telling you your PdG is high enough to sustain a pregnancy, that meaning that you did ovulate. Now, I normally take, or in the past when I've been taking Mira, I took the Max Wands like every day, even after ovulation, to like really see my progesterone rise, and then like see if it was going to stay up. But I'm not doing that this cycle, and maybe not even the next cycle if I have another cycle, just because I don't want to spend all that money on a pregnancy test right now. And I am still not 100% confident that I'm having super great cycles. Now, I think I did. Like, I think that we are on a good track, but I want to keep these tests if I need them for another cycle. I guess I don't have a lot of faith right now that there won't be another cycle, but let's look at the rest of these tests and just see what's going on. Thankfully, that Mira result is telling me that more than likely I did ovulate, so there is a chance that I could be pregnant this cycle. So, and if you're wondering why I took the Mira today at 7 DPO, is that if I were to go to like my fertility doctor and get a they call it a 21-day blood check to see where your progesterone levels are, it would essentially be on 7 DPO. So it's the same time frame that they would want you to come in to test, because that's usually when your progesterone peaks. Anyways, let's look at this ovulation test. So I mean, it's a light line. It's not super dark by any means, but it's still 7 DPO, so it still has a chance to get super dark. And then this is the Easy at Home pregnancy test. Yeah, I don't think I see anything, but I'll add a photo so you guys can see it. Yeah, I think that's blank. Next, for the Target brand test. Oops, sorry, there you go. I think this looks negative. I'm gonna show you guys, but I think photo makes it clearer to see. Let's get over here too so you can see all the photos. And then first response, if I'm going to see a line at 7 DPO, this is the test that would have the line. I mean, there's a chance that the other test could have a line too, but I feel like more than likely this would be the test that would show it first. I think that's blank. Okay, so just look at these tests again. Yeah, I don't think I see anything, but it is 7 DPO, so it's still really, really early, and I will be back to test tomorrow, and I won't take a Mira tomorrow. I might take an easy at home ovulation test. This way we can see if it's getting darker or not. But for sure I will take some more pregnancy tests. I think I may go back and try and buy those clear blue pink dye tests. I don't like that they changed their test, but I don't think I ever got a false positive on those. So I might try and get some more of those for this cycle, because I feel like that's a better option than these Target ones that I have. But oh well, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a DPO.